Barnaby felt the rain changing above him. The gentle taps were becoming more frequent, more drops finding their way through the canopy. And he knew it was time to find a deeper shelter. The broad leaf was good, but the rain was growing more determined, and Barnaby's fur was beginning to feel the cool dampness seep through. He moved with his usual slowness, one paw at a time, each step deliberate and calm. The branch beneath him was slick with moisture, but Barnaby was never in a hurry, never rushing. He moved like the rain itself, slow and steady and patient, each paw finding secure footing before the next one moved. A careful, measured progress through the wet canopy. Through the soft rain he traveled, inch by careful inch, until he saw it, a giant mushroom rising from the forest floor, its cap wide and round and perfectly curved, like a natural roof grown by the earth itself. The mushroom was the most beautiful thing he had seen all night. A perfect dome of green moss rising from the dark earth, like a hill that had decided to grow legs. Umbrella, covered in the softest green moss. A living roof waiting for a sleepy guest to arrive. The moss on top was thick and velvety, like a layer of green carpet that had been growing for years, perfecting itself for exactly this moment. Barnaby reached the edge of the mushroom. He could see underneath, a dry, cozy space protected from the rain. The moss hung down like velvet curtains, soft and thick and deeply inviting. The space beneath the mushroom was like a small room, a natural chamber with curved walls and a soft floor, and the most perfect dry air. He paused for a moment, looking up at the mushroom cap. Raindrops were landing on top, making the gentlest thudding sound, muffled and softened by the thick layer of moss above. The sound was different from the leaf, deeper, more muffled, like listening to rain through a heavy blanket. A sound that promised warmth and dryness and perfect safety. Barnaby climbed underneath the mushroom, his small body disappearing into the soft moss. The space beneath was perfectly dry. The mushroom cap held back every drop of rain. Not a single drop found its way through the thick, mossy ceiling. The mushroom was a perfect umbrella, a natural shelter that had been growing its roof for years, without knowing it would one day shelter a sleepy sloth. The moss felt incredible against his fur, like resting on a cloud made of green velvet. Each tiny moss plant soft and springy, cushioning him from every side. A natural mattress grown from the forest floor. The moss seemed to mold itself to his body, creating custom contours that supported every curve of his small frame. Rain continued to fall outside, but underneath it was quiet and warm. The mushroom absorbed the rain's sound, turning it into the softest humming, a natural white noise for sleeping. The moss acted like a soundproof blanket, turning the sharp taps of raindrops into a gentle background hum. The most soothing acoustic effect nature had ever designed. Barnaby settled deeper into the moss. It seemed to wrap around him, holding him gently like a green blanket. The moss was slightly warm from the day's hidden sun, storing the memory of daylight, releasing it slowly into the cool night air. A gentle warmth that spread through his fur and into his bones. He could smell the earthy sweetness of the mushroom, a gentle forest scent that made him drowsy. The moss released tiny spores into the air, harmless and soothing, like breathing in the forest's own lullaby. Each breath brought in the rich smell of growing things, of damp earth and living moss, and the sweet mustiness of the mushroom itself. A fragrance that told his body it was time to rest. His eyelids grew impossibly heavy. The moss cradled his small head. The mushroom hummed its quiet rain song above him. Everything was soft and green and safe, the perfect shelter for a sleepy sloth. He shifted once more, finding the deepest, softest spot in the moss nest, and felt his body surrender completely to the warmth and the silence and the perfect dry comfort of his mushroom sanctuary. Barnaby fell asleep inside the mushroom, his body completely hidden by the velvet moss. Only the tiniest rise and fall of his breathing showed he was there. A small, gentle rhythm in the green cocoon. The moss covered him like a blanket made of 1,000 tiny green pillows, each one doing its small part to keep him warm and comfortable through the night. The rain continued its steady drumming on the mushroom cap, each drop absorbed and softened, creating the most perfect sleep sound, steady and warm and endless. The mushroom hummed its gentle song, a low, continuous note that vibrated through the moss and into Barnaby's sleeping body. A natural lullaby played on the world's softest instrument. The mossy umbrella held Barnaby through the night, a living shelter grown from the forest floor, keeping the little sloth dry and warm and deeply asleep, wrapped in green velvet until morning. The mushroom and the sloth resting together under the rainy canopy. Two living things sharing the same gentle breath of sleep. The moss holding him safe, the rain singing above, and Barnaby dreaming the deepest, greenest dreams in his mossy cocoon.